Hi team, I hope that you guys are all doing well and that you're holding up during this distance learning and also the shelter in place. I want to thank you guys for checking in yesterday for the paper 2. It was so nice to be able to see all of you guys, if only for a little bit. And if there's any feedback that you have for me for ways to make that process go more smoothly, I would love to hear it, especially because it looks like this distance learning is going to last a little bit longer than that original April 6th date that we were given. But I want to walk you through everything that you're going to be doing in the next week really quickly because I only have the free version of the software and it only gives me 5 minutes to talk. So within Canvas, you're going to find this module that says Distance Learning Week of March 23rd through the 27th. It has everything that you need to complete by next Friday outlined here. It also has the more specific due dates. So everything is not due all at once. You're going to have little check-ins along the way so that it can pace the work that you're doing. So as you complete the assignments, you're going to work in this order. I suggest that now is the time that you guys also utilize your Google Drive IB Year 2 English folder, and that as you complete these assignments, you're completing them in a Google Doc before you just copy and paste it over into the discussion or before you upload it into the assignment. So if you look at the little key over here, all of these little icons that look like paper with a pencil, those are going to be assignments for you to upload. All of these little icons that look like speech bubbles, those are going to be discussions that are going to require you to voice your opinion and then follow up with 2 other classmates as well. So I suggest that you do everything within a Google Doc and then you copy and paste it over just so you have that information to be able to go back to very easily when you study for exams. And then also maybe you can start something, let it sit, and then come back to it later. The first assignment is all I'm going to explain to you guys right now, is that you're going to go to the first assignment, which is Trevor Noah's Born a Crime, his memoir. And he writes in a very lighthearted way about something very serious, which is apartheid. And so you're not going to read the whole thing. You're only going to read these excerpts. And if you can read them in the order that I've listed here, and then as you read them, be sure that you take notes. So you can take handwritten notes or you can take them on a Google Doc, whichever works for you. I want you to be thinking about things that you learn about apartheid and the context, and also surprising information, questions that come up, and be thinking about like what was the intent of apartheid and how did it come to be. So if you're reading the memoir, but if you read it closely, I think you can figure all of this out. If you have some gaps in your understanding, and you're like, I don't understand the chronology of this, there's 2 different slideshows that are linked here for you to consult. You don't have to necessarily do anything with them, but this is where it's on you to make the decision to say to yourself, self, I understand this, or self, I need more information. And if you need more information, then you should definitely click on these slideshows and move through them because they're very informative. So you're going to make a PDF of your notes when you're done, and you're going to submit them here as a single file upload, and then you're going to be done. And you're going to be done with that assignment. You're going to have one more assignment to do with Trevor Noah, and that is the discussion. So you're going to answer some questions, and then you're going to wait. After you post, you're able to see your classmates post, and then you're going to follow up to at least 2 of your classmates. And that's going to be a graded discussion. For Sapamla, before we get into his poetry, I just want you guys to know that there's a little biography that's given to you guys in the front cover of your reader, and then also that he is a very sassy man. And so he, kind of like Trevor Noah, he was very much affected by apartheid, but he has humor in it. So anytime that you feel like he's being sarcastic or satirical, he definitely is, because he felt like in order for him to be able to criticize things, he had to be able to understand the ins and outs of it. And these are also things that he held very near and dear to him. And so he felt like he had the authority to be able to criticize them. So if you're reading it and you're like, is he being serious right now? He is, but he's also trying to jab at the people who are in power at this moment. And he's also trying to criticize and also maybe critique just the general mentality of the time during apartheid. So my 30-second timer is warning me that this video is almost up. Move through the modules, and in the future, I'm going to be creating some videos that explain the poems as well, and complete them by the due dates. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll send along an email in the future telling you some things that you should be looking forward to. I miss you. Have a good week.